Sometimes you feel like a nut.
Good morning, farmers. It's a beautiful Saturday. Very beautiful. Up here at the church, and you can see why. Well, everyone's...
Amen to that.
Yeah, okay, too many conversations at once to listen to. But we're up here to talk to Daniel, apparently. Daniel has a job for us. Hey, Oliver. I got you your package the other day.
Do
so
I look like I care?
Nothing ever changes.
Yeah, how you doing? Let's see what Daniel wants from us today.
Good morning.
Heard it on TV.
We are looking
I'm
for work,
looking
sir.
for work. Got anything for
That's
me?
what they
He's
tell
got something
us.
from Steve.
There
That's
is
what he
something
wants.
I need indeed.
Yeah.
Sounds good. I'll take care of
Promises,
this.
promises.
Just what I
But
was
do they
thinking.
deliver?
So hopefully today, with all the jobs that we have, we'll get our social points down to where we just need like 30,000 more. 30,000 more.
I'm here for the
Sure, here it is.
But we do have 4 jobs today, 3 transports, 1 fix the building. But they're all over here. Mostly. So we're going to have to hop in our van and do some driving, but, you know, we'll get it done. Take a jaunt back through the city. If you want to call it a city. So as I got home from work today, I was going on YouTube, as I would, as probably most of us do anyways. And Farming Simulator had a stream today where they had some gameplay. And I didn't get to watch the whole video just yet, but I got to watch maybe 10-15 minutes of what they're going through, and it's looking pretty darn good.
It might change
It's
for the
looking
better
pretty darn
somehow.
good.
Always late.
Oh, what do you mean I need an online connection? I'm going to get so hungry.
Here's the package you request.
Thank you.
That's no surprise.
And the funny thing is, I haven't lost internet connectivity. Must be Steam.
Thought this would change by now.
Yeah, my health is going to go down quite a bit.
I really thought
There we
this
go.
would
I'm
change
connected
by
again,
now.
apparently. The only thing I lost was food.
And I'm really not in the mood today.
Well, neither am I.
Pretty disturbing.
And he doesn't care. So let's go hop in our car. And we'll do the 2 transport jobs first, and then we'll do the fix the building job. And then for what we got today, for starters, we got the tractor right here, so I need to plow that field. Kind of see where our day goes, and I think what I'll do is I'll bring... let's see, if I bring the plow back to here, drop it off, when we go get the cultivator, then we'll cultivate this field. At the end of last episode, if you didn't watch it, I don't know why not, I mean. But we bought this field right here. And we hired a worker to harvest and sell. Well, he was harvesting it. I don't know what, he wasn't selling it. So that's going to be, yes, misclicked, but this is the field that we're going to plow. So let me hop into our van here. That's kind of the plan, so I think we'll plow and cultivate that field today, which should be more than enough for us for this day. Yes, I will talk a little bit Farming Simulator 19, which comes out next week. And yes, it was looking pretty good. Like I said, I only got to watch 10 minutes of it. It's going to be very interesting to see. I ended the video watching where they were doing the placeables. So you can place your own silage pits where you want them and whatnot, and they're showing how to buy land, and it looks like too much fun. So I'm excited to get my hands on that next week, as probably most of us are. Hello, Emily. Apparently you need some stuff.
Care to talk?
Great to see you again.
She's too chipper. She's already having some of the stuff.
Is there something I can help you with?
There is something I need indeed. Care to bring the package to me?
Yeah, your friend has it. Oh, and you're gonna jit me on 260?
Sounds good. I'll take care of it.
Not too thrilled about that. Is it Steve that we got to go see? Yes, it is. So we're gonna go see this job as well, because it could be down to Steve as well. So let's try to. You know what? I'm gonna leave. We're gonna leave that park there. That way I can run to the field. Run through the field. So after I get done recording this video, And while the video's rendering, I'm going to finish watching that giant software stream of them playing in 19 so I can get a rough idea. So when it comes out next week, when we start our first episode on, I don't even know what the name of the farm is, to be honest with you. I kind of keep up with 19, but haven't
Care to
really.
talk?
So.
Good morning.
I am looking for work.
There is something I need indeed.
Yes, there is. Oh, you cheap suckers.
Sounds good. I'll take care of...
But at least they're both down there. And I did say suckers.
I'm here for the package.
Sure, here it is.
I'm here for the package.
Sure, here it is.
I think Steve's on the stuff because he's repeating himself. But as much as I want to watch the stream on 19, I also want to keep in mind, I like to
Here's the package you
kind of
requested.
experience for myself the first time I
Thank
play
you.
it.
Here's
But also I
something
want to
for
go
you.
in knowing some things as well. It's kind of a fine line, isn't it? So between this job here and the other house inspection we got to do, we should get over 970,000 social points today. It's like I said, another 30 grand and we're there. But really, I may start buying some fields like I already have.
Here's the package you request.
Thank you. Here's something for you.
Thank you. So like, say we walk through this field and we hit, you know, I'm interested in buying it. 25 grand. Hey, we bought a field. Let's see. It's actually plowed and cultivated. It's canola. Canola. Ricola. It's actually a decent sized field too. Now the question is where we are. I almost hit plow. That would have been terrible. Cannot find worker one to find. Okay. So there's another field that we can't hire a worker for. But it's there for us if we want it. Let's see what our luck is like here. Let's walk in this field. Canola as well. We're going to spend some cash today. But by doing this, we definitely are not going to reach our 3 million. No, I don't want to. Yeah. Harvest and sell. You have just hired a worker. All right. Kind of a small field, but that's fine. Does anyone know where I'm going? Because I don't. He's over here. That's why they give you stars to mark the map, Peanut. Yes, I know. I'm constantly marking the map when I don't want to, and I don't mark the map when I need to. So we bought 2 more fields. The chance of us actually getting field work at this point, as you saw, we're just getting transport and house inspections. Do I want to buy every field? No.
Care to talk?
Can we buy every field?
Great to see you again.
Probably can.
Is there something I can help you with?
A building on my farm needs some care. What do you think?
I think you're going to pay me 300 euros. Yep.
Sounds good.
Anything around here that needs fixing, though? That actually needs fixing. No, your house is a little worse for wear. Probably got some holes in it. Oh, she's already... must be already inspected it. Okay. How you doing, Evelyn?
Thank you. Here's something for you.
I'm so polite. They say, thank you, here's something for you, and I'm already turning around, walking away like, yeah, whatever. That looks a little better. Try to help out these people, you know? I'm a nice guy. Oh, that fence is, in bad shape. But you know, like they always say, your house is valued by the houses around you. And if the houses around me look like crap, then my house is going to be kind of crappy. Not that they appreciate it. I don't know if I own this field now or not. I don't know what I own. This is interesting. So we hired a guy to harvest our field, and this is what I get. This is what I get. Okay, Farmers Dynasty. You see what we've been talking about? You came out with hired workers not long ago, and this is what we get. Fantastic. Now, I see, I'm not going to, it's not going to hurt me too much, but really, there's not, the only thing I can do is I can fire this guy, and then, I can try hiring another worker, but he's going to end up doing the same thing. But I mean, if you're just starting out early game and money is kind of tight for you, you are going to rage. So we bought 2 fields and I can't hire either one to be harvested. So buying more fields, this is what I'm saying, buying more fields is going to, can be nice. It's just that, do we actually have the time to be working in that many fields? It's going to be, it's going to be nice to be able to work in other parts of the map. But as for, it's not going to be like Farm Sim where you could have the entire map. But I think in Farm Sim you can only hire 4 workers at a time, or I don't know how many. But you have time to work in all the fields. Here, if you want to do 3 harvests a season for the fields, it's almost impossible. Oh, hello, sir. I know Christmas is coming, but reindeer be gone. Our wife is in the chicken coop, so let's go have a chat.
Not now. Sorry.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to sweep and talk at the same time. How are the chickens, honey?
Hi, babe.
Good morning, darling.
And the way my character says, hi, babe, kind of like, yeah, how you doing? Let's see
Nice
how
to
she
see
is.
you, love. How are you?
I'm perfect, darling. Thank you.
How's little Timmy? Not that you would know.
Darling?
Not that I know.
Good morning, darling.
Did it hurt when you were falling from the sky?
So nice to hear that. Thanks.
Yep, okay, so she seems really impressed. She likes us a lot. Little Timmy seems to be doing just fine. Our grass is starting to grow. And probably for the first time I will use... Do I dare come in here? This thing. That is somehow sunk into the floor a little bit. And it sounds like the weed trimmer. And when you jump out, I'm in another room. Oh, looks like our field here has hit stage 2. What did I put here? Soy. Ugh, soy. I don't like soy, but I plant it just to mix it up because, like I said, we're not in dire need of money. Why am I running to my tractor? That is a long run. Yeah, I can't teleport down here. I know he's not working because we don't see the totals going up. So, yeah, you're fired, dude. So I'll have to work on that myself. But now it's time to get started on, well, our fields. Trying to get these fields ready for September. I almost went in the tune of I'll see you in September and sing that little song, but if you've been watching channel enough, you heard me sing a couple times, and we all know, oh boy, I can make cats cry with my singing. So also don't forget, I know I mentioned this a couple times, but when Farming Simulator 19 does come out, probably for a while, I'll be doing an episode every day of that. And those will be released at this time when this video comes out. Farmer's Dynasty will still go on. They'll just be one of those, the second video I put out that day. It's just, it's getting kind of harder to play this game the longer it goes on, just because the updates. We're down to one a month. Of course, for a while there, we were down for none for a long time. And the updates that have been coming out have been sort of, well, I was just on what the last update was about, kind of, and that was that riding mower. That was supposed to be the highlight of the update, I suppose. And that's what we got. But I kind of hope that Farmer's Dynasty has learned from making this game on a few things. I don't think their planning was well thought out. I see a lot of people, new players, asking, where do I put my implements and vehicles? And a lot of us that have been playing for, and that date is coming, it's almost been a year that this game has been out. But a lot of us have been playing along saying, whatever you feel like. There is no sheds or anything like that. I mean, I've said before, I haven't put it in the discussion forum before, it's like Oliver's is a good place to put some stuff. But really, I think my little parking deck platform is working out well for us. I don't care about leaving my vehicles out in the rain in Farmer's Dynasty. If it was Farming Simulator, I'd want my stuff in a shed. But I want it on my farm. I don't want to be putting my stuff in other people's sheds, which is what we're doing here. I don't even remember where I parked up at Oliver's. I'm trying to think. Actually, I don't. Maybe the original fertilizer spreader. That raggedy thing. Maybe even our old trailer. That holds like, I think that holds like 4,000 kilograms of grain or something like. I have no idea. It's been so long since I used it. The old Caro is parked next to the greenhouse. The original plow is is up on the Jack Bear, which is up in Redberry. Oh yes, we all know I'm hungry. That's because Steam went offline for a couple seconds and I lost about 30% of my food. But there's just some things in this game I don't think that they said they're going to implement. I don't know if they're going to. But fixing the vehicles was one of them that we were mostly looking forward to. That's why when you go to the sales place, you can go in, you can see like it's a print screen of like motor oil and stuff like that. If they could somehow put in like, if you ever play like Car Mechanic Simulator or something like that, where you can drain the oil and put oil in. I think that's what we were kind of looking for when the game first came out. The devs were very active, like, what would you like in the game? We were mentioning certain things, and like, oh yeah, we can implement that. I think they kind of maybe agreed to too much of what they could possibly do. But seeing that since it's been almost 1 year, I want to say December 8th was the actual release of the early access. But it's been almost a year and we still can't cut grass. What I mean by that, cut grass in a field. Well, you can cut the grass, you just can't do anything with it. You can stare at it. That's about it. And even like we just saw, I just hired a combine harvester and like, yep, you hired a worker. And he only got maybe 10 yards before he got stuck. I mean, workers were a great update when that came out. But they need some work done on them, just like the traffic needs work done on it. But I'm going to get working on this field. Since it's already, oh, it's only 10 a.m. Seems like it should be later than that. But I'm going to get work plowing this field up. And then, like I said, I'll bring the plow back and park it somewhere over there because I got to use it on that field down there. And then we'll go grab the cultivator and we'll cultivate this field as well. And that'll be our day on the farm. So I'll see ya when I get done plowing this field. One little square to cover up or plow in. And we'll be good to go back to the farm to drop off the plow and pick up the, is it the KG 4000? I know it's a 4000, but KG, I think that's what it is, initials. I still don't know why that marker's on the map. I need to get rid of that. Drive me nuts. Oh yes, I know. Yeah, I've been hungry the entire time plowing that field. Just to get rid of that message, we'll have a nice pizza that we take out of our pocket. Really, I would expect to have more like something like beef jerky in my pocket. Something you can wrap up. Bag of chips. Of course, you know, a bag of chips is not the healthy thing to have. Nope, I gotta turn that plow around. That's not right. There we go. Now we'll lower it. Drop that off. Let's go pick up that wonderful cultivator. And we'll get to cultivating that field. Get that all ready for September. Tractor must have been hungry, just ate that reindeer pretty darn quick. It's also kind of bad I don't have a front weight for the tractor. Definitely make it harder to steer when you don't have any weight in the front and all the weight in the back. And I can't honk my horn at my neighbors either. This tractor needs a horn. It's not street legal without a horn on it. Just saying. Alright, lower that down. 1 o'clock in the afternoon, so that took me, you know, a few hours to plow, but not too bad. But at least it won't take me as long to cultivate anymore, just because this one is just a little bit bigger. And I was right, it's the KG 4000. It's a wonderful addition to the game because the other cultivator was just too small for my liking. Now if we can only hook the seed drill up to this thing. I'll keep putting things on my wish list. Also, whoa, why are we steering way off to the left all of a sudden? That wasn't me. I must have hit a rut or something, that's what we'll say. We hit a rut. Pulled the tractor to the side. Can't say it because I'm hungry or tired. I have no idea what that was. But the amount of work you could actually get done if the seedrill hooked up to this, it just cuts down one process that you have to do. So then all you have to do is plow and then seed and then fertilize. Instead of plow, cultivate, then seed, then fertilize. I'm just not quite sure of the understanding of what they were thinking of though when they, in the last update, gave us another cultivator. And for the price difference, why wouldn't you hold out and save out for the biggest cultivator there is? Especially one that may hook up to the seedrill at some point. Alright, let's see if we can get the work done in this field today. Let's see if we can zoom around this field. This cultivator sure is making short work of this field. Zipping right along. Which is kind of weird because you just saw a time lapse where I was zipping along, so. But yeah, even though, say it's like 20% bigger than the other one, that's 20% more coverage, or 20% less time it will be to cultivate the field. Which is going to come in handy because we're going to have that big field to do sometime soon. Sometime soon. And speaking of the big field, someone was just telling me that now that the big 7.5 hectare field now costs $300,000 to buy. Of course, in the last update, the update before that, the price of the fields went up. I think I originally bought that field for $48,000. So I got it at a discount. But a lot of these fields I got it at a discount. Early game, the fields were cheap, real cheap. I've been asked questions like, some people are still somehow getting on the older update videos I put out. They want to know where I got all my cash. Well, back in the early days of Farmer's Dynasty, if you bought a field with crop in it, you could buy the field, harvest the crop, sell the crop, and you would get your money back on the field and then some. So like say I bought this field right here for $8,000, I could have harvested wheat in the field. And of course wheat and barley were the good ones to harvest because what you got for bales and what you got for selling it. So say I bought this field for $8,000, after selling the grain and doing bales or whatever it was, I may have gotten maybe 12 to 13 grand from the field. So I actually profited just by buying the field. So in early stages, like, just look for a field with a good crop in it, buy it, harvest it, you're good to go. But helpful hints, definitely plant your canola in September, make sure the field is plowed, cultivated, fertilized, and what's the other one? Manure. Make sure you got all of them down. Then when April comes, they're ready to go. And well, if you watch one of my spring cleaning episodes, as what we call it when spring comes, time to do the spring cleaning, which is clean out all the fields. Yeah, you'll see where all the cash comes from. I think last spring cleaning, with the amount of fields we had, we got somewhere around 700 grand from selling all the crop. And this year it should be better because we're going to have more fields. But this field is, what? 99% cultivated. Well, we can't have that. 99%. I know I did miss a little piece down here, but usually like, oh, you miss a little piece here or there, it's fine. 99%. A little piece here, a little piece there. Where did I miss? On the edges somewhere? I'm not seeing it, but I have no idea. It's 1%, so if I don't get it going around, well, we'll head back towards the farm where the plow is. I'll need the plow tomorrow to do the other field. I don't know where the other 1% is, but whatever. But also, as we're watching this video, we're halfway through November, so the November update is probably 2 weeks away. And hopefully it brings us something exciting. I would like to see a bigger tractor with just a little bit more oomph to it. Especially when you're trying to haul those 2 trailers, as we've seen in past episodes. This is still a thing. If you look in the field right there, you can kind of see where the plow left some furrows, and I cultivated the field, and they still show it. They still show there in some areas. I kind of thought that was one of the fixes that they did, but I still see it once in a while. Also, once in a while, I still do see where you can see through the map. Not as bad as it used to be. Hey, 100% cultivated, so wherever that piece was, we got it. But really, instead of using the riding mower, you put this nice little cultivator in the back of this tractor and do bolster your yard with this, I would think. I mean, this is going to be pretty close to 3, maybe 4 times wider than the mower. But the grass isn't that high yet, so we will wait until like August. Somewhere around there. And this is where we're going to park our tractor for the night. We will lower the cultivator to help take the weight off the rear axle a little bit. Although I'm not sure that really went down on the ground. Make sure you grab your scaffolding when you jump out of the tractor. And that field way down there is what we got to plow and cultivate next. They say that field is 2 hectares, and that... So the field we just did, they say this field is bigger than this one. Yes, this one's a little bit longer, but this one's wider. So this is the 2 fields I did a test in. This field here at 2 1/4, I can seed that with our seed roll and not run out. This one here, I can seed this field, which is 1/4 hectare smaller, according to the map, and I kind of run out of seed. Sometimes I get like 96, 97%. Somewhere in there, I go, that's close enough. There's always a little strip up the center. Unless I'm really careful, I can stretch it out. But when I see this one, which is 1/4 hectare bigger, like I said, I still have maybe like 5 to 10% seed left in the seed roll. And that's by going around and not really caring about saving some. But that's what it is. So, no biggie there. Instead of just teleporting back to the farm, we're kind of at it. We'll kind of walk through our fields and have a look-see and make sure everything looks good. And And I'm running faster than a boar, and I'm catching up to a reindeer. It's funny that the deer and the boar are both not running through the field. They're running on the edges of the fields. I think they got the same coding as the NPCs, because the NPCs won't walk through your field either. They'll run on the outskirts of it. There's a wife. Oh, she's got the water bucket out. Yep, okay. Just because we want to see it, you put it away. Was I too close? How's Timmy doing? Yeah, he's still in there, apparently. One day he'll be on this swing. I don't know how long. Some people have said it takes like 2 or 3 years before they come out and play. Who let the dogs out? So, yeah, it may not even be next season that little Timmy comes out of the crib. Which means I don't think the wife will get pregnant until the crib is available. If that makes any sense. But kind of unfortunate right now because we got these 2 fields that we bought today down here that I need to harvest. And just before I started recording, I brought the harvester down here because I figured this maize field would be ready at some point soon. So yeah, the harvester's there, and now I kind of need it over here. And at this point, I wouldn't mind having a second harvester. I mean, I got the cash, that's for sure. But we did hit 970,000 social points today. 30,000 more. Yay, when we get the beloved achievement, which takes forever. Let me just say that. Let me take a quick look. Yeah, I got lots of hours on this game. I'm over 460 hours on this playthrough right here. On this save game, pretty much. And yeah, I'm still short of 1,000,000 social points. But really, if you wanted to go for the 1,000,000 social points like we're doing now, and you started right from day one and did all 4 jobs that you can get, there was like a season or 2, maybe I just didn't care about doing the social points. But right now, I don't see also where the social points help us out by everyone liking us, because, well, you saw our money, you saw our social points, and we have tons of people that just are neutral being we got the yellow straight face kind of a thing. I didn't even see what time it was. What time is it? It's 5 o'clock, so it didn't take too long to cultivate that field or plow it. I think we started at 10 and we worked our way through, so 7 hours to plow and cultivate that one field, which, you know, really isn't that bad. Zoomed right along. But that is going to do it for today, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the episode. I appreciate you watching as always. And I'll catch you next time on A Day on the Farm. But until then, have a good one.